Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the day. I know I am. Had a great brunch. It was good. Had some chicken, mimosas, all good. It was amazing with my girls. But I definitely wanted to do this video for you guys this week. I had this message already prepared and ready on Tuesday, and I was just waiting for the time to sit down and be able to record it and share it with you guys. I think it is going to be so great, and a lot of you guys are going to really walk away with something that you can move forward with as we go into this year of 2020. So the title of it is Believe the Miracle Will Happen. And I really want to focus on this particular video in reference to those who may not necessarily believe in God, or struggling with their faith walk, or are overall trying to figure out how can you trust and move forward in life in a lot of those dreams, visions, and goals that you have set when they kind of seem unattainable. Kind of seems like the only way that they will happen is if some miracle sets itself up for you to get that job, go back to school, get the money to do something that you're trying to do, start that business, whatever it may be. It just seems like, okay, it's literally going to take a miracle for that to happen. And so what I'm saying to you is believe the miracle will happen. And I looked up the definition of miracle because I've always understood to what I believe a miracle is, but I wanted to make sure I was using it in the most appropriate manner. And so I looked up the definition in Oxford Dictionary. That's generally what we do when we're trying to look up what words mean. And miracle is defined as a surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by nature or scientific law, and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency. And so I said, based on my faith walk and my experience, I would think that the Oxford Dictionary is suggesting that a miracle is an event that you can't explain by nature or scientific law, and therefore the only way to explain it is by God. I mean, it doesn't say that, but you know what? I'm gonna go look up what the word divine agency is, so therefore I can make sure I'm making a well-rounded explanation of what the word miracle means. So I looked up divine. And divine is defined, again, in the Oxford Dictionary. You can go back, verify what I'm saying, as to be to, from, or from God, or to be God-like. And so, again, now implementing that definition of divine into the definition of miracle, we have miracle as a surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by nature or scientific law, and is therefore considered to be the work of God. And so I thought about it for a second. I said, Lord, why would you tell me to put it in the phrase, believe the miracle will happen, though? I understand you're the works behind a miracle, and it's an event that we obviously can't explain by nature or scientific law. I get it, but why are you telling us to believe the miracle will happen? Why are you asking me to share that a miracle will happen? Believe the miracle will happen. And I thought about it, and I was trying to think of a uniform thing that most of us have all believed in at one point in our lives. And I said, Santa Claus. It's kind of still in the lingering holiday season, in the wake of the holiday season, Santa Claus, right? That's something that we've all at one point in our lives, whether we want to admit it or not, believed in Santa Claus. And so what happened when you stopped believing in Santa Claus? Pushed him to the side. He wasn't on your radar when it came around to the holiday times. You weren't as, concerned about maybe prepping your cookies and milk the night before. You no longer were setting up and preparing for Santa Claus. You stopped believing. And so what God is asking is to not stop believing that the miracle will happen. He wants you to believe that his work is already being done. And all he wants you to do is believe. And again, it's not saying in the definition of miracle that this is an unattainable event or it's a fictional event. It's just a surprise welcome event. And it's important that you understand that notion of welcome, because if you're not setting yourself up to believe in this miracle, if you're not constantly preparing and getting ready for the miracle in your own way, whatever that may be, you will not be able to welcome that event. And that's a very important part of that definition of miracle, is being able to welcome what God has already in store and is working on just for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and tell me if you like the video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.